Alrighty. So again, we're here at the Library of Congress by the People website. In this case, we are looking at the collection of letters to Teddy Roosevelt because we want to look at some active files and see how you would go about reviewing a transcription that somebody else created. So we have all of the Teddy Roosevelt files here from this page, and we're looking for a section here that has some of this kind of medium blue, which indicates that there are records that need review. And so I can pick whichever one I want to look at, choose my subdivision depending on my interests. So let's say I wanted that one. And then I can narrow it down to just the ones that need review by clicking right here. And so these are all different documents that somebody has typed in a transcription for, but somebody needs to go through and proofread. So in this case, I'm going to choose this file, and I'm going to go in. Over here on the right, I see the transcription. Over here on the left, I can see the original, and I can zoom in. And again, I'm just going to look at this really, really, really carefully. I'm trying to make sure everything is exact, spelling, punctuation, everything. So I can zoom in. And so the first thing they have is this across the top. Population 4,000, or 40,000 rather. And I can see that they've used a period rather than a comma, and so I can make sure that that's present in the transcription, period there as well. And then I can keep moving across, and I'm just double checking, looking at everything that is there, making sure that it is properly transcribed, and also that as best as possible it is meeting those guidelines that were described in the welcome guide, or linked from that in any case. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to look at each and every bit. I'm not going to try and get this into the transcription, but I want to look and make sure everything with the heading is there, because you never know what somebody might be looking for. Double checking all of the spelling, all of the punctuation. Notice there's some shorthand here that's hard to make out, and they've noted that in the transcription, the 5 lines of faded shorthand. There's a Dear Sir spelled S-U-R there in the original document. And it is replicated there in the transcription. So I've been going kind of fast and bouncing around in my demo, but as you are going through and looking to review a transcription, you want to look very slowly and very carefully and make sure everything is as exact as possible, because once we accept this, it's going to go into the Library of Congress website eventually for people to use for research. So we are creating records that are going to be important for people in accessing our history. So we want to make sure they're as accurate as possible. I'm just going to compare left side to right side, back and forth, trying to be absolutely exact. And then when I am finished, I would go ahead and hit accept if I have found nothing needs to be fixed. Or if I see things that need to be fixed, I can hit edit and go in there and make those changes, and then it'll be put back out for somebody else to proofread if you've made changes. And so sometimes some of these documents go back and forth many times, especially ones that are handwritten and hard to read. The reviewer might look at it and be able to make out some words that the original transcriber couldn't, and so it might bounce back and forth a few times. But again, that is the process for review. You're just very carefully looking at what's there, on both sides and making sure that the typed transcription is as exactly as possible a correct reproduction of what was in the original document.